I'm about 2 weeks late, or maybe 2.5 weeks late with this story, but it's better late than never. But I'm glad that I was able to finally retrieve it because I believe one of my subscribers had sent it to me, but I don't know what happened to it. Maybe I lost it or missed and deleted it by mistake. But I'm glad I found it now because this is a story I definitely wanted to talk about. And it definitely is one of those melanated excellence, I guess you can say, entrepreneurial topics. So in this image, you see two individuals. They're both twins. They're twin brothers by the name of David and Aaron Cabello. They're actually out of Philadelphia. And the brother David, who was the one on the left, started up a business called Black and Mobile, in which his brother ended up partnering up with him to run the business. And basically, it almost runs like I guess you could say like a Uber Eats, if y'all are familiar with that. Sort of like that, but a little bit different. But I'm gonna go ahead and read this story, and we can get more additional information about it. It says, David Cabello, a 24-year-old entrepreneur, is making history with the launch of his own business called Black and Mobile, the first Black-owned delivery service in Philadelphia. What's more, it is the first of its kind in the whole country to focus on supporting and promoting underrepresented businesses as they exclusively deliver orders from Black-owned restaurants. I'm intrigued just on that first paragraph alone, especially on the part where it says it focuses on promoting underrepresented businesses, especially those that are Black-owned. I think that's a dope concept. Because Black-owned businesses, for the most part, because they don't have media backing or media support, they won't get any kind of push except for what is put out there on social media. Like, you won't really see any commercials on television about them or giving them any kind of infomercials that'll last 30 minutes to promote an item. David was studying at Shippensburg University's College of Business in hopes to start his own business one day. But when he felt that his white professors are somehow hindering him from doing so, he decided to drop out in 2016. How the hell would they know what the Black community needs? Cabello told the Philly Mag. Only 2.5% in Philly are Black owned. So I feel like college is just teaching us how to work for the white man for the rest of our life. And I didn't want to do that. That is a direct quote from this man, 24 years old. That is his quote. That is something that many of us should be trying to or striving to live by. So he knew that he could not get the proper teaching of how to run his business to support his own from people that did not look like him, because he knew that they couldn't understand or even closely relate. All they were doing there was to teach him how to just run a business, but not in the way that he wanted to run it. And he knew that they was only talking about running a business to support a certain demographic, and not the ones where he's trying to support solely. Determined to start his own business, he taught himself how to design websites and apps. He was just making extra money doing deliveries for other services until he realized the potential of putting up his own delivery service in Philadelphia. In February 2019, David launched Black and Mobile and partnered with Country Cooking, a Black-owned soul food restaurant. I've actually heard of that restaurant too, to deliver orders from them. Since then, they have delivered. Sorry about that. Let me get back to this. Okay. It says, since then, they have delivered hundreds of orders throughout the city. And in August, he launched a website with a full roster of all the Black-owned restaurants in the city. That's another thing right there. He's literally putting other people's businesses damn near before his own, because he knows that in order to support him, you have to also support other businesses. So it's like killing two birds with one stone. So it's almost like he's cornering the market, which is very smart in business. With my platform, we make it easy to find Black-owned businesses. There are no more excuses, Cabello said. We locate every Black-owned restaurant and we put them on our site. That way, if you want to support them, we'll hire someone from the community and they'll bring it to your door. So see, That's a very smart concept. Like, he has this all figured out. That's how you know you are a smart businessman or a business person, a smart entrepreneur. Currently, it's just David and his brother Aaron who are doing the deliveries. This year, their goal is to hire 10 to 15 people to meet the needs of the growing clientele. He hopes to expand across the country one day and create more employment opportunities. They have recently started a Kickstarter campaign, which I will post down below, to help them raise funds to upgrade and expand their services. So far, it has raised over $5,000. And it says, for more information about Black and Mobile, visit blackandmobile.com or follow them on Instagram at Black and Mobile. I will post the link to the Kickstarter, their website, and their Instagram. I will pin it down below so y'all can have easier access to it. This has got to be one of the best entrepreneurial stories I have read so far on my channel, and I've read quite a few of them. But the thing that gets me about this is the fact that he literally has this all planned out. The part that got me was when he sets up the website with all the Black owned businesses on it. Like I said, he's literally cornering the market, and then he's getting people to help him do it so they can put some money into their pockets. And now him and his brother are looking to hire people from the community to help them make money and also help themselves make money as well. And then go and talk about expansion. I can't even knock it. This is a very good and dope concept, because like, it's a delivery service that's like killing, like I said, actually it's doing more than killing two birds with one stone. It's doing quite a bit. But it's amazing also because he said that he knows that he can only do what he's doing from his own mindset, like his own concept right here. Is like no way that anyone else outside of his community would be able to do it the way he wants to do it, which is why he dropped out of college. And now he's gone ahead and he's doing something like this. But you'll be surprised by the many successful entrepreneurs that didn't graduate from college or did not go to college. But this is a mindset that a lot of us have to have. We have to, in order to want to generate generational wealth, you have to get into some kind of a business somehow or become some type of investor. That's really the only way is going to happen, because just doing a simple 9-to-5 is not going to cut it. This is not like back in our parents' day when you could hold down a job for 30 plus years and still be good. Now I think I heard a study somewhere where it was saying that the average person nowadays can only be in a job for at least 5 years minimum before they're moving on to the next job. Back then you could hold down one job and that would be good for you. But you know, with the economy changing, automation is definitely on the rise. Stuff is going up. That's why people have multiple jobs to support themselves. They have one job that supports their needs, and then they have one that supports their wants. Like I said, at one point, you could have one job and it would support both of them. But nowadays, it's almost like it's pushing you to go into an entrepreneurial ship. I think I just made that word up, an entrepreneurial role. And that's what this guy and his brother are doing right now. And I can't even knock it. I can't wait to see where this business is a year from now. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. I'll talk to you in the next one.